All right, all right. Settle down, settle down, settle down. Okay, let me get lower. There we go. Hello, everybody. It's Ray-Kon here. And today we will be doing what we do best. And that is card fight Vanguard. And not just anything card fight Vanguard. We're doing Shieldfisher, baby. I do not want to... I'm ignoring that part of the crowd that says boo. Because that part of the crowd... I don't need a share. I'm standing. Because I'm going to leave quickly. Because I'm going to start playing some cardboard games. I do not want to hear it. Hello, Lucid. How are you doing today? I am on screen. Oh, wait. I know it's studio mode being that thing. Yeah. There we go. No, I'm not late. It's fine. I'm actually on time if you looked at the schedule that I fixed up an hour ago. Hey. But, nah, I'm not late. I'm not late to the conference. You can hear me. I was there. Just didn't see me. That's more of a skill issue on your end than mine, honestly. But hello, everybody. Hope you had a good day. Hey, what you got? What do you got? I'm not a furry. No, I'm not. I'm genuinely not. Anyway, today we'll be doing some Shieldfisher testing. It's not going to be similar. Well, it's going to be pretty similar as the other ones. But I'm just mostly going to be banging my head against the wall, considering I had a idea. It's an idea that I had juggled in my head, just running out one card in the deck for a specific skill that I will try to use as best possible, but we'll see how it goes. Plus, it also lets me access another resource that I sometimes don't use because depending on how my skills work or how I draw my cards, sometimes I can't use Soul. I am Ray-Kon. Hi, don't you see the logo? You see the logo right here? It's a pretty nice one, not gonna lie. Well, I'm not gonna trust this guy. Pretty sure it's pretty... Nah, I don't need it. I don't need to hear from this guy. Anyhow, now we're just gonna be jumping back into action, just playing some of that shit. Reasons I gotta adjust a tiny ass bit here. It took me some time from the loading screen. The reason I got here just a bit late, I was just trying to clean up some stuff before I got into stream. I don't like leaving that much of a big of a mess behind for me. I don't like doing that, especially if it bites me in the ass, and that tends to happen to me a lot. So I just like avoiding that. But without further ado, everything's in order. So let's get to do things. Yeah. Okay. Also, hopefully the stream won't be having any issues again of disconnecting. Apparently from the team in Restream, I've been sort of contacted in Twitter that I should just ask help support, and I should have done that in the first place. That's on me. I was just not thinking straight that time. So I'll be doing that in one of these days to see what's gonna happen, or it's something on my end. We shall see. But anyway, let's jump into the stream. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah.
Such devastation!
Yeah. Oh, wait a
This
minute. Why
was
is it
not my intention!
Hey, we're back on it. Now for the change to... you don't drink soda. So it's empty as hell. Probably had water. Anyway, the changes we managed to make today is including battle signing Etheria. So the thought process between this is just having the accessibility to doing more superior calls thanks to her ability of just when placed from hand gets 2 more energy charge, which could be really useful. And if I don't have access to Hedger's Assault and I went first, then there's the possibility I can use Etheria as a skill just to get an extra draw by using the energy blast that I have. Tricks on you. I only drink from cardboard. And the cardboard kind that I use is non-lactose. Non-lactose low-fat milk is what I drink in my house. Because that's what most of the people in the house can only drink. I can drink other milk just fine. The other people just do not have the stomach for it. Other card that we're putting back in the deck is Tearful Malice. It's just a very good card for our deck. And if we ever need the extra counterblast, then Tearful Malice can help us out in the day. And also the extra retires without doing the physical. Obviously, we're still getting Margaret in there. We're going to be adding Protection Twin Cast, and I'm going to try to remember. I don't have mangoes. Mangoes don't last all the year. Mangoes only last like a part of the season. I think summer or like early summer, late spring is when mangoes are good in my country, at least. Like, yeah, during the summertime, early summer and late spring is when the mangoes are good. But after that, they sort of just disappear, and we gotta wait till another cycle. Obviously, keeping Phelan there. Phelan there just does a good thing. Jolanda's just solid. We're never gonna throw away. And obviously, we're gonna be Ample Fairy. Triggers gonna be the same for now. We're gonna be doing 4 heals, 7 crits, 4 draws. We really need draws. The deck doesn't draw a lot other than from Jolanda. The Margaret's appearing in my hand when they need to, and Tearful Malice when he appears. But without further ado, this is gonna be. Sorry, it's just these are my topics, Lucid. Sorry. Yesterday I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but sadly I had the problem that I was explaining from Restream. Let me just hide this for a second. That I didn't lose internet. It's just that the service for some reason was not connecting, and it was dropping it was dropping my stream. So even though I had internet, it was not showing. Okay, now we're here, and now let's get back to business. Hopefully we can get some good challenge, some good data out of this. I have an idea for other. Yeah, there you go. You know, I gave you. You're a genius. I gave you a little credit, Lucid, but you did have a great idea. All right, we got a game. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, it's a friendly guy. Yeah. And I'm going to be picking tails. I always pick tails. I pick nothing but tails. Okay, seems I'm going first. Let's see if we can pull off a Margaret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting a Persona right. Pretty fucking solid hand, not going to lie. Early turn fill-in there. Tearful Malice is a bit too early. I'm not as confident with that guy, but at least we got 2 discards for the next turn. Oh, you played the Adventure Time card game? I didn't know that. Oh, I'm going to see this deck. I haven't actually seen this deck. Okay, I'll be starting. I've heard of the Adventure Time card game, and I've looked it up myself. Oh! But like the physical or like the app game? Because I myself played the app game. I never played the physical. And got this. Ah, a man of culture. Yeah, I also had the app. The app was really fun. I might do a stream for that one of these days because I still. Oh, a man of culture. Both of you. The guy I'm playing against and you, Lucid. But like, yeah, I also played the game. I only really got as far as Marceline, as getting Marceline as a character and her cards. But other than that, the game's still fun. I remember I re-downloaded it in my tablet because it's still technically available. Yeah, I think that's a most people thing. Ooh, gonna have to let one of these hit, so I'm just gonna no guard this one. Hopefully no crits. Over trigger, what does it do? Gets crit, buy +1 until the end of the turn. He might do first. It's only on Vanguard. Choose when Vanguard gets that. Ah, also weird. Also. I haven't played Power World. Well, obviously gotta get the game before, but I got a backload that I have to touch. Oof, but yeah, this guy was smart. Giving out rear. I don't have a perfect guard for that. Yeah, he really rushed me. Oh, twin cast. Fuck. That sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to punch this guy in the throat real good. Gonna get rid of this pal here. Gonna get Chibi because I'm gonna have to face skill. Retire this. Call this guy over here. Then I'm gonna call Cylinder here. Activate Cylinder skill. Look at the top folk. Ooh, there we go. He aimed for the throat. I can't do nothing about that. It was a skillful play, not gonna lie. Gonna smack his Vanguard. Let's see. Got anything, boy? 23. Yeah, okay. Hitting the Vanguard. No guard, obviously. Critical. He deserves it. Power to the rear. Crit the Van. Check. Critical trigger. He's gonna give it to the Vanguard. That's great. Because Cylinder's gonna be smacking his rear. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not playing as cards as often because of school. Although I have a ton of hobbies, but yeah, I'm trying to keep myself leveled and in control with my hobbies. It's really hard because I really like this Vanguard hobby and all my other stuff. But I'm doing my best. Because... if the servers lets us play, it'd be pretty cool. Cylinder. No guarding. Yeah, I'm already in a critical position. Check. Cylinder, there we go. It's fine. Now he's going to aim for my cylinder. I think that's fine, actually. Okay, we go. Stand and draw. Okay, we just get rid of one Tearful Malice. Riding this guy. And we got Shieldfisher. All right. First off, we should be able to do this. And 1, 2, 3. Superior, call this lad here. Call this lad here. Cylinder there. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, calling this out there. Yeah, this is fine. Throw this man here. Give 5k to my Vanguard. Then throw this man here. With a counterblast 1 here. The pick's not as strong in the game. He has a decent skill, but it's not very insane of a card. I could still smack with this. I just won't get intercept. And I do need draws. Plus... Yeah, I get the meme. I get the anime meme, but like, I'm just thinking here. Give me a sec. Let's see. I can do this. Activate skill. Do that. I get a draw out of it. I think. Sure. I'm thinking here. I'm gonna need the draws, honestly. No. There we go. Looking at the top 5 cards in my deck. Once more. Yolanda, I'm sadly gonna have to throw her away. The rest retreat. The rest are gonna be actually a pretty amazing drive check, but it is what it is. So, cards in drop zone is 4. That's fine. I could actually do Tearful Malice to Superior Call another Blessed Rain Fairy. But then I would be wasting the Tearful Malice. Yeah, I'm keeping this. So I'm just going to swing at the rear. That AK is going gone. There we go. Now we're slapping him with the Vanguard. Ah, you're never going to draw him. Nothing. Second strike. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Front trigger. I can still smack him in the face with a 21. Come on. I would have to guard nearly all the attacks now, thanks to this type of oppression that I just got here. Should be fine. Stand up. It's going to do something. And normal rubber hand, but when you ready, I have no cards and you do not write this turn. Put a card and train into your souls. SGT mushroom. I don't remember. I just don't remember that thing well. Vanguard. What? Sergeant Mushroom from Adventure Time. I just gotta rewatch that episode. Okay. That's fine. Mushroom with a rocket launcher, sure, Lucid. Let's see. The effects of the crest. What is the crest? Oh, okay. All your angles incarnate, do that, twin drop persona right on the following. At the beginning of your battle phase, all your rearguards gain 5k power till the end of turn. And when this unit attack, counterblast 1, reveal top card that put it into your hand until the end of the battle. Increases unit attack by the original card reveal. It's a defensive skill mostly. That's pretty cool. But it does give an extra 5k to the front row. So he's running... Oh, at least the rear guards. The rear guards are already jumping a good amount of power. This is the Wakisashi's ability, Kiwame. And he's standing on a Kiwame. Yeah, that makes sense. You shoot your vanguard, get 5k. They choose one of your Iwatoshi. This unit gets 5k power. Jinge Hikatsu until the end of about this unit. Retire this unit and gets countercharge 1. Either Hanabami Toshiro. Original powers and skills. That's fine. Oh, they don't lose the name. And then horizontal, put a drop in the bottom of the deck, reveal the card, top of your deck and say normal is number 4, just your order zone. Your order zone, choose one of the revealed units called to rear. The called unit grade is equal to your vanguard. Stand that unit. It gets 5k power until the end of turn for every normal review, but this effect shuffle the deck. This unit. Nope. Ah, right. Vanguard skill gets extra 5k the entire front row. Okay, that's fine. Gonna have to survive. Persona right. Activate Tearful Malice because I don't have Jolanda at the moment. All right. I forgot of the... Yeah, it's on me. Let's see how this is gonna work. It's a boost skill, but it's only gonna be swinging like that. He just doesn't have access to all that power. That's perfectly fine. Going to be doing this here. You're going to be blocking as much as possible. I can afford to take 1 damage, but if I can, I'll just block all the attacks. This one's going to be jumping at 28 at me. And about this unit attack, weapons back on children of brother regards and comments this unit, exchange positions with it. He's going to be aiming at the plant. Oh, yeah, because thanks to us being Shieldfisher, we are stronger than his base. It's a 28 to our Vanguard. Gonna be guarding with headshot. Nah. Impossible. Okay. Boosted, so let's draw a card, position at the bottom of the deck. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Goes to the bottom. That's perfectly fine. That's my turn. Okay. Stand and draw. Margaret would have been cooler earlier, but this is also fun. Now, Persona right. Draw a card. That's fine-ish. That means we're whiffing triggers, which is very fine for us. Now we're going to be activating. Yes, just activating this. I'm going to be retiring these 2. I'm going to draw a card. Put this into soul. And then counter charge 1. That works perfectly fine. He has a grade 2 in his front row. I'm going to paralyze those bastards. Now I'm going to be... She was part of the many. Like, remember the ladies from Scooby-Doo? The vampire-ish themed rock group? Yeah, they also aided in that. They were great. Let's see. I think I should have actually... 25. Yeah, here. Here would have been better because this is 28. That's a magic number. There. Trying to remember her name. I'm whiffing here. I don't... Sam. Her name was Sam. Yeah, she was cool. She was a cool character, and she also got a... I remember an episode when Danny got new powers. Let me see. Counterblast 1. I persona with this turn, so I can activate your stone. No intercept. And can't stand rears during stand phase. That's good. That's a good way to keep my opponent in check. I don't have enough to get a lot of power, but I think I'm pretty good here. I can push, not necessarily for game, but I can push for rogue. So let's battle. So let's go 20 to his Vanguard. His Vanguard's at 13. That's fine. Now he's got to drop a trigger, an extra card, and he can't access the intercept. Yeesh. All right, he has the... Yeah, okay. He guarded that. Now we're going to be aiming to a 41. Yeah, he's not going to guard. Heal trigger. Let's go. We're going to be throwing twin cast because we want that extra defense. Second... Nothing. The second check we whiffed it, but damn, that was a good showing. And now we're just going to slap with a 38. We only have 8 cards, so we don't get access to the full power, but... Hey, shut the hell up, man. I have very decent games. I just pick bad decks. Okay, the hand's pretty good. We don't have perfect guards. Yeah, I can't stand them. He remembered. This is why Margaret's such a fucking... She's actually really damn good in this deck if we ever get to pull the... What do you mean, Phil? No, I don't. I don't know what that is. What is it? What's that? I don't know what that is. What skill is he doing? He has a unique and superior callback to the board. But thanks to... Ah, okay. Then I'll try to remember that. Where's my phone? Let me note that down. Let me note that down. Hey. Yay. Confidence, big ball. Thank you. Made him have to throw away his stuff, which makes me... Oh, what? I think that is the command. Okay. Saved it. Oh, that's great to hear. I'm glad you had a good day. Okay. We made him throw away some cards, so we made him commit a bit more. At about to boost it, choose one of the same column. So he's planning to attack with this one. Gets an extra bit of power. Oh, neat. Haven't drank in a while. Intercept and guard. Alright, he's able to activate the skills. So now he's switching it with this one. Where when this unit attacks, you know, gains 5k power. And yeah, he doesn't give the boost. This time, this guy will be swinging with 25, 30k. My 30k, he only gets an extra 5k. In percent right this turn. He's just working off of the power he have. This is going to be 33, 33, 48. Regardless of the extra bit of power, it's going to be difficult, so I'm just not going to guard. This one's just going to be swinging with a 35, so we're just getting no triggers. Ah, heal's fine. Seeing as he didn't pull the crit, that's perfectly fine. Or see the crit's going to Vanguard, I imagine? Oh, right, it's a heal. So damage check. We lost Ephetaria, that's fine. Gotta remember. Wah. Oh. Activating skill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Ask me whatever you're thinking of now. 30k power, 45k next to his skill. You mean when I jab? I'm thinking out loud. I sometimes do think I have a voice, but I don't really. It's just my exact same. I just talk out loud. 45k. Let me just 33k. I don't think in my head. That is a reality with me. I just yap in general. That is 43k. He healed, so he's in a very good position. I'm just gonna have to swing with Vanguard on this. So 43. I could get to 33, 33. Yeah, I'm gonna block this. Oh, not weird. Active skill. That's an extra. Yeah, it's now 15. I got 28k. That's fine then. 43k, and there we go. Oh wait, it's a 5k. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, I just did the math. Yeah, I did the math. Yeah, but I sometimes have a voice in my head, but that's when I focus and actually do it on purpose when people call me out. Because if not, I usually just talk out loud. Heal trigger. That actually would have been good. But like, whatever. No, I read it out loud. And remember, I got text-to-speech, so when you talk, I just hear it. So it's not... Okay, I'm gonna be activating plus range skill. Send this. I'm gonna be throwing away this blast rain. Yeah. That's why every time you talk, I actually... Yeah, I listen to you. I listen to your voice. I also got this bastard. So 1, 2, 3. Probably call this lad here. Okay, to my Vanguard. And then... Yep. I'm hearing you just say 7777. Then I'm gonna be putting this guy here as well. Another one, counterblast 1. You didn't have to test it, bud. I'll allow it. Plus, again, every time I see a message, I actually say the message most of the time. Let's see. This should be sort of fine. Gonna swing with Vanguard first, mostly to give pressure. He probably has to guard this. 18k, move his place, counterblast 1, draw a card. That's just 18. That's just another one. Yeah, think about it. 38, that's a 1 to pass. You need to guard 1 more. Come on, come on. And the intercept, there we go. That is 2 to pass. First check. Nothing. Second check. Over check, please. Not just crit trigger. It's all going to this rear. Okay, put there. And then just swing with a massive 41. Probably has the perfect guard in his hand. I would be doubtful. I don't lose it. Did you hear me? I don't read it in my head. I say it. I read what I say out loud. I don't think it. It would be really weird for me. That's what I'm telling you. I don't think the messages. I just say what I'm reading. That's how No, it's just when I'm thinking, my mouth is open doing the reading with me. It's saying out loud what I'm saying. It's like in games when you play a game and there's text, I read the text. It's not that hard. Yeah, the over trigger in the early game really is doing me in. Yeah. The Margaret and the heal trigger made us push back. Hopefully, considering how all the cards outside of my deck are looking. 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6, which means I got 10 cards in my deck that can pull a trick, probably. I did it. It's not much. I don't really have a voice. It's just my voice. In my head, I'm just reading. So I'm just reading in real life. I'm just... I can do it, but it's like, it's a conscious effort. It's not something I do unconsciously. It's like I said, I literally have to think that I have to read it not out loud because there's either a crowd or something or whatever. Like, I have to make a genuine conscious effort to not read out loud. Like, when I'm public, I can do it, but I sometimes really just don't. Don't have really intercepts. We haven't been drawing Jolanda. Yeah, it depends on the person per person basis. No crits, please. Got a crit, damn it. Yeah, just that first trigger just really fucked me up. GG. The first over trigger really fucked me up. No, I'm going to be waiting for this Z38 guy again. Because he does want to have a Shieldfisher matchup, mirror match. Though his deck should be really weird. Different. Z38, you played another person. All right. That is not my deck. I'm not a fake human. I'm just another human. We're all weird in distinct ways. I remember every time I hear you talking about something in your life, you're the weirdest person to exist. It's not, it's a case by case human basis. Everybody's completely different. Everybody's brain's wired in a very different way. Because you're a very tall, lanky, you're a very tall man. You're not lanky. No, you're not. Dude, you enter shots and literally start fighting. You're not a normal person. You literally exist and just enters people's chat just to fight. You just like starting arguments for nothing. You literally got kicked out of chat because of that one, man. As a tails, I'm going to be heading for tails, sir. Always tails, man. That's okay. He won. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And good luck. Have fun, sir. 1, 2. All I know, man, is that it happened and you got your ass kicked out of that chat. Oh, you too. I didn't think about doing that. All I know is that you got in a chat. You got into Pirate's chat. And the community literally kicked you out because you were being yourself. You can just flip it. You don't have to take it out of your gauge. Okay, drawing. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Gonna be discarding this lad. Riding the boy, the man, the myth, the legend. Gonna be calling 1. Keep. Gonna be calling this. And 1, 2, 3. I'm doing this. Solar Blast. Drawing a card. Bottom of the... I'm just thinking, at least what Pirate told me, you were just yourself. And you just entered the chat and chose violence. That's all I know. Now, 1, 2, 3. This is the card I wanted to test, so her appearing is great. So I'm just gonna smack with this. This should be fine. She literally said he was just him, you were just you, and you just started some beef making fun of her, just starting beef. Critical trigger. Let's go early on. That's great. 2 damage. Yeah. Dude, you entered the chat and started beef. You were just yourself. You were just being annoying. Let's see. Woo! They're running the bot theme. That is interesting. You're also rude. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the observation. Activating also the soul charge. Give 5k power to her rear. And then at the end of the turn, it goes back to the... He adds it. Yeah. Let me just read up what you just started today. I was just doing my announcements early on, and you were literally in the Discord crowd saying, boo, making fun that I was not in a share, making fun that I was late, and then you were calling me a furry, and then you apparently threw an empty soda cup at me, which is weird because I'm pretty sure you don't drink soda. So what was it you saying, Lucid? Okay, I don't want to take that much damage. Vanguard's coming in hot, so I gotta guard this one. Vanguard's gonna be coming in hot, so I better guard with this. Guard with the heal. Yeah, 23k is too high. No guard. Sure, you did. Critical trigger. That's actually good. It means he's gonna be targeting the Etheria. Oh, he's 8. Is anything as well? Don't need that extra damage, so I'm going to be guarding with this. I'm losing the triggers early, though. That is the stand and draw. Gonna be dropping this. The double Margaret was very good. Give me 2 because I'm going to be retiring this. Gonna be calling 2 tokens here. And Margaret skill. Just discarded. I'll be soul blasting again, putting this at bottom of the deck. And then I'll be drawing a card. That was a good draw. And also, thanks to this particular formation, I can actually Yolanda early on. He does have a retire, so anyway, there's a possibility of losing the Etheria. Next turn, I am also getting 3 energy. So I'm just gonna be doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll be drawing a card. The Margaret draw. That was clutch. Holy crap. That was actually a very good draw. What the hell? So yeah, I'm just throwing Yolanda here. Yeah, this is going to be good. Battle phase. He already lost his skill. The most he could get is the draw, so it doesn't matter. He's probably anyway going to intercept with that. So I'm just going to be aiming 10k to his Vanguard. That's fine. Gonna be 10k again. He's probably gonna take it. No guard. Drive check. Oh, Filmer. We might. Ah, shit. Ah, well, there goes the turn. When they do boost, I can still aim at his Batham. Yeah, he's anyway. If he gets in order, I can just throw that Batham away. So I'm just gonna be beep beep. Activating Yolanda's skill. Gonna be tiring these 2. So I can get a draw and an extra 10k to the unit attacking. So he's losing that guy, and I'm getting an extra draw. It's a crit. It would have been nicer to take the trigger, but hey, I didn't know it was going to be a crit. If I knew it was going to be a crit, I probably would have. I would have filmed her, but that would have messed up anyway with that. So it's fine. Anyway, my hand's really good. Sorry, this is actually, I got a good hand. I'm just really mesmerized with how this game's going. It's been going well. I got a good trigger, got a good defensive trigger even. Well, yeah, it's still a very good defensive trigger. And with the board, the way he has it, yeah, next turn he's gonna be activating that divine skill. That divine skill is gonna smack him in the head. So I gotta defend myself as best as possible. He already drew the trigger. He probably, yep, he activated Distorted Bane. 26. I'm gonna have to. Vanguard's probably gonna come in hot, so risk it. Yeah, there we go. Power percent with the heal, but I pulled the trigger. That's really nice. 36 is just doing it for the triple drive. With my guard, it's just gonna be a 35k. I'm not gonna guard. If he pulls. Actually, the rear's really weak. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this here. I'm gonna drop her off because I don't have any superior calls here. She fucking whiffed. Let's go. I can actually guard the rear. What the hell? Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of power. What the heck? I did not expect this. Damn, that was actually a very good turn. Send draw. Gonna be throwing with my third Margaret. Let's go. Riding Shieldfisher and then activating Margaret's skill. Yeah, just gonna be soul blasting, putting this unit at the bottom of the deck. Grand card. Persona row drawn. Let's. Jesus Christ. Actually, a super good turn. What the hell? I don't have enough cards in my drop zone. And anyway, Cylinder's necessity is going to be just checking top 5, searching me the card I need. That here, there's a Tearful Malice. Yeah, I'm gonna be throwing Tearful Malice. It's not gonna be useful right now. Then shuffle. Then gonna be throwing another Cylinder. Activating skill again. Top 5 cards in my deck. Give me the card I need. Yes, Blessed Rain Fairy. Let's go. That's what I've been looking for. And we got it. So now we're online, baby. Counterblasting 1. Get this guy into the field plus an extra 5k power. This is good. Holy crap. And we don't use our energy. So this is nice. Battle. We're just going to be smacking our opponents with a 21k to his Vanguard. We're just going to be hitting him with everything we got because he's got a Divine Skill next turn. Next turn, I don't have a turn to live. That is a 26 to his Vanguard, sir. No, I don't start fights. Don't worry. First check. Nothing. Give me a trigger, please. No triggers. Yeah, that's fine. Critical trigger. That's not the best, but we can still access this. We won't be getting the extra 5k, but we will be reaching because we're going to be activating skill. Going to be throwing this lad out, and we're going to be throwing this lad out so I can get an extra 10k power there and an extra draw. The draw trigger was not great, but guarded with an extra card. Sorry, man. I'm just really focused. This is a very good game. 28k. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just having a very good game. Sorry, man. Even if I lose this game, because Belial is genuinely just a very good deck, this has just been a very good game for us. Like, we're in 2 damage. We managed to pull up an amazing board. Obviously, we didn't get our superior calls. It took us a double cylinder to find it, but we did find it. Yeah, I got really lucky. That is part of the game. I don't mind just being called lucky. This is a fundamental part of the game mechanic. Yeah, he's staying red Yolanda. That's the smart move. Yeah. It's a 43. I'm just going to have to take it, honestly. Yeah, we lost our Hedress Assault. We need that guy. I don't know about playing poker. One of my friends tried to teach me the game, but I was like, I'm not learning this game, ma'am. Not guarding. I'm pretty... If he doubles crits, I die, but like... If he double crits, it's like the game's his. We lost another Yolanda. That's fine. We're going to need to perfect guard this attack. He doesn't get a Persona right out of this. So we're just gonna drop this, dropping a Elfetria. We don't need her that much because we're pretty sure you're just divine skilling. He's not. Okay, neat. Stand and draw. I get a turn. Stand and draw another cylinder. Let's fucking go. Persona right, baby. Draw. Got a Tearful Malice. That's not the best, but it could have been worse. Actually, we got a filter out of this. All right, this is not bad. Yeah, main phase, focusing on that. We have her for her soul cost, and we're gonna get an extra bit of... Yeah, probably. Activating this, targeting Hedress, superior calling this lad here. Plus an extra 5k power. Then calling this lad here, activating his skill, looking at top 5 cards of my deck for a particular unit. Another Blessed Rain Fairy. Let's go. Not what I wanted. I wanted a Hedger's Assault, but like, ain't gonna knock it. Because I'm just gonna call this man here. Superior calling here, plus 5k. Because now, Careful Malice. Getting rid of these two. Counter charge, keeping that Hedges, flipping the heal, shoving this here. Draw card. That was a really good draw. I'm gonna drop. No, this. Yeah, it's not that bad because I actually got the card I wanted because now I can call it to field, activating this, activating skill with the Counterblast 1, flipping. This guy gets retired. I get Superior Call Blessed Rain here. And then with my updated drop zone, I can Hedges Assault, Energy Blast 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it was better. I think I did this wrong, but it doesn't bother me. That's fine. Activating that. Anyway, get rid of the Hedges. Need that fucker. Because I'm putting this lad here and then calling a Jolana. And anyway, Hedges is getting an extra 10k power boost. So this is genuinely fine her. Plus my other Hedges is getting an extra 10k power boost. And when she attacks, she's getting an extra 5k power boost. This is a fine game. So battle phase, I'll be attacking with these two to the Vanguard, activating her skill. It's gonna activate her skill anyway, so I'm just getting rid of this, so an extra 5k power. That's fine, because now Vanguard swing, that's a 46 on your neck, please. Please guard it. Perfect guard, that's good. Twin drive, first check. Nothing, second check. Nothing, I whiffed. That's fine. Now attacking with these two, activating his skill, getting rid of Etheria, getting rid of Blessed Rain, getting an extra 10k power to the rear, and drawing an extra card. I'm already dead next turn because, well, he started. But like, man, wasn't a bad game. It was actually a very good game. Facing Leal is kind of a problem. Like the Leal player really did. The Leal player didn't get a bad hand. It got a pretty decent hand. Other than calling the Flinty Slasher, it wasn't a bad hand. They got a decent hand. But I was genuinely blessed this game because while I didn't pull triggers back to back or something like that, I drew a very good hand to just getting the cards I need. Well, it took me a lot to just get my superior calls, but like I got very good cylinders. Got 2 Jolandas. Even though we retired one, I got one back. Managed to pull a heal. And like, it's just been a pretty decent game. And I was getting rid of my other Jolana, but I already have one. It was literally lane drive check. I mean, he's gonna kill me this turn. But like, who genuinely cares? Trigger, please. Nah, pulling the triggers here. Gonna have to praying for over trigger this game. Because I do not have enough to defend myself. Like, the other rear is going to be too strong. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, the other rear is going too big. So just no guard. Why? Yeah, check. Draw trigger. Yeah, it was in the cards. But hey, this was a good game. Not gonna fucking lie. Just Shield versus Leal. Leal lost. I only jap when I can. I'm streaming, man. I have to jap. That is one of the things a streamer does. If I don't jap, I'm not doing my job. Like, I'm talking to you like this, but streaming is just japping into the void, hoping somebody responds, or just japping, hoping you're entertaining. That's it. I'm hopefully... And yeah, you moved your queen to these nuts. I don't care, man. A streamer's job is literally to jap. Hopefully somebody finds me entertaining. Hopefully. Too bad. Like, my little job is, I hope that somebody finds that me just running this crap of a deck, this deck that was engineered for hours and days for hours, and that my games are interesting enough for somebody in the void to just watch. And hopefully they find it entertaining to just keep coming to my other streams. Like, I have no hope that somebody enters my FF14 stream. I'm genuinely just quite boring there. I'm just reading and playing the game and just commenting and screaming at the void because somebody did not pull, or they didn't heal fast enough, or I'm not healing fast enough. But like, that's still part of me. Although most of the time I'm just doing either Vanguard or Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Masochist. Let's see. The Efataria, it was very good. The extra draw was really nice. I just need to draw an extra perfect guard. Although it was Leal. Leal is just very impossible matchup for me. I basically gotta outkill her before she kills me. So in that point, what's up? Nobody wants to play here. Oh wait, somebody finally joined. Thanks. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Vanguard doesn't have that many people streaming this game often. We do have some notable people. He's going first. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have some notable people in the community who are very popular because of playing this game. But like, this game isn't very like, it's mostly a TCG game, so you would have to find somebody that's streaming this game. A lot of people just play this on their private and just record, because we have quite a few YouTubers for this. But like, for streamers, it's like, for streaming only this, they stream another game. Yeah, okay, it's my turn. Standard draw. So, oh yeah, that was actually very nice. What the hell? I actually drew a very good hand for that. I'm not getting my Margaret, but like, genuinely cares this time. There we go. Getting 1, 2, 3 because I'm going second. Oh wait, I don't get 2. Wait a minute. I don't want to become a doctor. That's boring. I'm gonna pressure a bit early. Gonna get 3. 1, 2. So next turn, I'll be able to draw an extra card and battle. So if Efetaria attacks as Vanguard, okay. Playing against Virina. Nirvana. This is gonna be interesting. Nirvana has a lot more retire, but Nirvana's a lot more weird to play. Jolanda access, let's go. And ending my turn. No, it's early turn. It's not really worth to start deploying a lot of things. Throwing Cylinder would have been nice, but I didn't want to commit too much. Plus, next turn, I'm gonna get 2 tokens, and I'm just gonna have a column for that. Oh, he's already gonna be throwing a Verena. What the hell? Attacks. This gonna get that. Then put one of your original just Verenas in it. Card name to draw and perform draw card and counter charge 1. He's mostly doing it to pick up his discard. That's not bad. Then we choose not to one of your reviews or jump with it. It's too early. Can't really do it. Gonna be dropping a hedges so I can just take 1 damage. 1. Didn't pass. That's good. Hopefully he just hits my Vanguard. Attack, throws it away, draws a card. Hits my Vanguard, no guard. Also Jolanda, that is a bit annoying. Just a tiny bit. Standard draw. Margaret, thank you very much, my lady. Yeah, getting 2 tokens out of that, throwing this one away. And just calling these slats here. Then activating more skills. She was tired, so I can sell last one. Put her to the bottom of the deck and get a card out of that. Crit, not bad for defensive at least. I won't be having that ability access, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll be getting an extra draw out of that. There we go. And I got a persona, right? Then, considering how this board is, I can throw Yolanda in there. And I can pressure with Vanguard as well by throwing away more stuff. I think that's overcommitting. Yeah, let's just... This has no defensive, right? So I'm just going to swing at the rear. Gonna hit the rear. Yeah, 10k to the rear guard. Perfectly fine. We don't have a lot of hedges assault, so we could have actually afforded the energy generator being this cheap. This Elephanteria is giving him an extra draw. That's really neat. He's thinking it carefully. Can he afford? Because it's always the disadvantage with freaking pair dragons and crap. They're not very good with this early turn shit because they have to commit quite a bit. They have to be very strategic in what they're doing. Yeah, he's dropping everything. That's a good card, but activating skill, retiring these two, getting an extra 10k to that front row, and drawing a card. Commit another card. I don't care, but you're dropping a trigger and an extra card. That's right. That's how I like it. I have the disposable income, sir. You do not have it. Although, yeah. Oh, wait. They activated the grade 2 skills first, right? This is your palm. Yep. Nirvana Jiva. Look at top 7. Look at to one prayer dragon from the pool. Reveal it. Put it to your hand. Just isn't enough. It was very good in its heyday, but right now it's... Their hand does not promote anything good. Started looking at the top 7 cards. Yeah, probably active then. At least with her ability, she's able to get all her resources from drop, but like... Everyone will call to random is called to... Not guarding. I could order that, but I think I need the order for later, so I'm just not gonna guard. Also, Shieldfisher, that's fine. I already have the other two in my hand. It's like, got 2 straight turns of Persona Ride going off if we get to live long enough, but that's genuinely worth. It gets restood. Just gonna guard for 2. So 2 to pass. This is perfectly fine. Yeah, that's good. I don't mind, sir. Anyway, I have to drop, so I'm just gonna do this and then gets 10k. Then I would have to drop 2. Actually, I'm not guarding. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, and I didn't have enough cards in my hand to access everything. Now throwing Bless Rain out and just playing the game. Then, yeah, this is fine. Yolanda's there. I can play this crossly. Okay. Activating skill. Let's see. Throwing away this guy here. Plus 5k there. Numbers are not going to be that great. Actually, I should throw this in here just for the potential of that. Activate skill. 1, 2, 3. Superior calling this lad here. Give an extra 5k to my Vanguard. And then, going to be calling this lad here. Activating skill. Looking at the top 5 cards of my deck. Let's deck thin a bit. And no hedges, but we have another Blessed Ready Fairy we can throw away. So, deck shuffle. That's left stuff we have to deal with. And we can start aiming at the rear early on. Don't have enough to get to 10, but by next turn we'll be getting a bit closer for that. Battle phase. I'll be swinging with 21 to his rear guard. To the rear, please. You can just discard a card and get all the cards you need, but you're running out of Irenas. That is the thing for you. And Garou is actually a very good Virena. It's annoying. That's why I took the last hit. If I didn't, I would have kept it. And I would have kept another Philander. Philander's good. Having double Philander is genuinely very good. Yeah, there's a boy gone. Because now I'm smacking him with my Vanguard. At this point of the game, I don't need a lot of... Okay, twin drive. Nothing. Give me a trigger. No trigger, but we got a mark. Market's going to be good next turn. Next turn, we're going to do pressure. Attacking with that. Activating skill. Getting rid of these two. He took it. That's fine. Extra 10k there, and I'll be drawing a card. Less defensive, but we got him. Yeah. Apparently, their hand's bad. They got a persona, right? That's good. But, yeah, they have to always every turn discard to get... They can get the exact same prayer dragons, but like... The pressure is really good. They're not having a great time. This is why Jeva is such a... And deck to play. She can be really good at pop off. The opponent pop offs before you. Plays from that. Okay. So you can get another prayer dragon. And depending on the prayer dragon that they get, it could be pretty sweet. But their hand's small as hell. And they lost both Bauer and Star Riverina. Ooh, they played this one. Energy Blasting 3. So he can get... Yeah, he's getting Star Riverina again. Marina. And when he becomes dressed, he can Soul Blast Counter Charge, which he can pay the Soul Blast. He has to... Yep, he's doing that one. He's... Wait, he's... Yeah. When this next over to shape by your Vanguard, stands by your Vanguard's ability, stands all your Talisman, Prayer Dragon, Rear Guards. This is exactly... Now he's doing another one. Because he's got Mirrors. Mirrors is really good. Now it's going to be heading with a lot of power there. He's getting arcs. Moves that to his hand. I think, or should drop. Regardless, this is a good for him. Because next turn he can just arcs twice and get 2 draws. And he gets a prayer dragon in the board. He called 1. Called 2. Oh, wait. Oh, from the drop and put them in this unit's original dress. Oh. So it became bigger. All right. And within choose when regards with its overdress standard. This is going to be a big boy, but he's going to become bigger. It's going to be 33. I can drop another Jolanda. He doesn't have retires. Oh no, I don't have a board this turn. So I'm going to have to guard. I want to keep Margaret. So I'm going to be 28, 33. Gonna be losing the Yolanda anyway. Hands is not great for this situation. He's anyway going to have to guard. It's obligatory. Gonna be doing extra 10k. There we go. But I can't activate the second skill this turn because I can only blitz order once per turn. 30k guard. I would have to bet I don't have enough shield for everything. Gonna have to bet. Draw trigger. Thank you. Give me something to guard with. Thank you for the bless ring. Should have taken the other hit. He's doing it for... Yeah, that's the thing. Send all of your Talisman, Prayer Dragon, Rear Guards. Oh, right. This is a Talisman. That makes sense. Triple Drive. Tree Drive. Fine. Has 5 or more original dress. He doesn't. So he doesn't get all the mass. So he doesn't get the retire. But... Oh, I could have done that. Ah, dumb. White tree. I mean, so how do you get triple drive? Is there a skill here? I don't see any. Your turn. Oh, okay. Okay. Then that's a 33. Yeah, just dropping the Jolanda here. I have only 2 cards to get this. Over trigger. I did the right thing. But now the Vanguard's going to be coming really in hot. Critical trigger, all effects of Vanguard. Yep. I'm dead. I just can't do nothing about this. He pulled over trigger. He's clearly the better player. Yep, he's over trigger. He's clearly the better player. Doesn't kill me with one thing, he kills me with the other. So he's just gonna kill me with Star of Orion and then just do him 28. Oh wait, he's gonna kill me. I can't really guard that. Yeah, I died. I just died. GG. I would have to pull my own over trigger. He's clearly the better player. Yeah, I just can't do shit about that. It's an over trigger. Gonna be, he left the game. Well, that's quick of you, sir. I wanted my revenge. Oh, well, arena players come and go. As in, there's only one of them. Gonna be checking Fantasy 2365. Gotta be playing against him. Okay. Hi, H. Got it. And LO. All right. Yeah, Tails. I'll be going first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know if I shuffled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't need like 90% of this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. The lack of Margaret's is disturbing. And we might be playing against an Ava. We shall see. We'll go first. Pero no tundro. Last rain's going out of here. Get across there. Get one in there. Throw this guy there. Throw this here. And deck thinning starting now. Put top 5 cards on my deck. That was a good deck then. Ending turn. It's not bad. Plus, next turn I can actually do a bit of pushing there by also throwing Efeteria and then throwing the Ollivander. That would mean I would have to take in the hits first because I don't want to guard with anything. Yeah, that's right. And he's activating this card. The top 5. So the 2 cards with monster in the corner from and then put the rest of the bottom. No guard. No shock. That's fine. Stand and draw. Dropping this lad here. 1, 2. Because I'm getting rid of this guy. Because I'm calling these pals here. Then calling this lad here. Activating skill. Looking at the top 5 cards of my deck once more. Deck thinning once more. Getting rid of this guy. That would be nice. Yeah. Deck shuffle. Now we have 4 cards in draw, but all of them are very nice looking cards. Then on this lady here, skill activated, getting 1, 2, 2 more. And we just have a full board. Gonna be heading with 10. I might switch my draw triggers because draw trigger was nice one game, but like rest of the games, front might have been actually better. Let's see, swinging with 18. Project. Margaret, that Margaret's nice. And swinging with these 260. Yeah. He's dropping a trigger. All right, that's actually nice. Won't be defending basically next turn. But the rest is very nice. I am contemplating on what other decks I would like to play. I think I'm playing Greedon. I've been wanting to play Greedon for the longest time. But I haven't. Want to play a funky build? I'm thinking in my head because I saw some funny cards. And I also want to play Realm, Dark States archetype. I genuinely like that archetype. Because why the heck, why not? Extra deck thinning is always very funny. No garden. Critical trigger, I'll fix Vanguard. One to pass, sir. No trigger, that's fine. Uh-huh. It hits. That's fine. Stand. Draw. Yolanda, hello, ma'am. Dropping this. Right. Activating Margaret's skill. Soul blasting one card. Putting this in the bottom of the deck. I'll be drawing a card. Could have been better. 5 cards. Gonna need a lot more cards in my field. So anyway, I have the superior call. So just going to be using my boy here. Get a wrist. Extra 5k power. Drop zone is not that big. So I think I'm just going to be keeping this for now and just keeping my hand. I'm going to be extra resourceful. Anyway, this is going to be my last attack. This is a bit bigger. This is just 18. This is 21. Plus, she's getting an extra 5k power. So we'll be hitting the stress hold. So we'll be doing that. So it's just going to be battle like this. 18 to rear guard. Yeah, anyway, going to superior call another one. That's fine. First check. Second check. Nothing. That's fine. And I'm gonna be swinging with these two because anyway, my Vanguard's a grade 3 tier dragon, which he is. I can Soul Blast one to get an extra 5k power. So drop a intercept, please. Thank you. That's fine. Have a Persona right next turn. I just have to be a lot more defensive. I don't have any triggers, which is a bit of a bummer. But I do have the clear advantage that I've been thinning out the deck a bit. And thanks to my draws and also my just pretty abysmal drive checks, I'm pretty sure the next card's going to be a trigger. I only ever pulled the one trigger out of the deck. The rest has just been units. Like 1 perfect card, 2 perfect cards that are out of the deck. This is fine. I would love to switch out my twin cast for the other Blitz order, the other Regality Speed Blitz order, which works sort of like an extra energy recycler. Although this is another part of the deck. I can't really intercept with it, thankfully. So I basically have to just throw things out in order to be able to keep playing. Hey, that is Yolanda. Perfect guard, not guard. That's fine. No guard. Nothing. Front trigger. Yep. I gotta start replaying fronts. Down check, heal trigger. There we go. Power to there. Recover 1 damage. That worked out in my favor. 41. 51. I don't care, sir. This one. This laddie. That one's still gonna hit. Still has a ton of power. So damage check. That's fine. Time to draw. Margaret. That's going to be actually decent. Gonna ride, draw a card. Actually neat. Gonna be calling over this lad because I'm going to be calling Margaret. Margaret's skill. Counterblast 1. No intercept. Intercept. And front. Row rear can't stand. She always comes out clutch with this crap. She's really good at this. Let's see. Gonna be doing this lad as well. Counterblast 1. Gonna be throwing her away. just to call this lad here. My drops only has 10 cards. That's actually good. Because now I'm throwing this lad away to throw Yolanda. And since I'm not using the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw. Not what I wanted, but heck, whatever. And since I have 10 cards in my drop zone, these two lads get an extra 10k power. And now battle. That is a total of 36 to his Vanguard. There we go. We lost another up skew. And my Vanguard will be attacking. He's probably going to take this hit. Over trigger, please. Draw trigger. Power here. Draw card. Second check. No trigger. Loss of monster. That's perfectly fine. I'll be attacking with these two. Activating Yolanda's skill. We're retiring these two cards. Get an extra 10k. And I'll be drawing a card. Ending turn. Saw some triggers there. Saw 3. Yeah, now those obscures are there. So now she's forced to call over them. Can't really use them like that. Because I don't think it is much of an issue for her. But in order to be able to put maximum power here, losing those obscures is really good for me. Alright, look at the 5 cards there. Just the one run. Call to reach off the deck. So he might be getting another upscoop. You whiffed it. Yeah. Oh, you didn't. Drop. Zone. Oh, he activated the drop superior call. That's fine. He's calling when he's special reissues with the one you're trigger. The bottom deck, if you solve that's great to your greater. So what? He didn't. Just did it to recycle the trigger. And he's thinking. He's being careful. Yeah, he's getting rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Puts it into social deck for the Powerways in Paradise. He's looking for his alternate persona, right? He's activating the Persona Right ability. Or he's not. The Persona Right's activated. Let's go. He can't activate another because he's already activating the Wilderness Blue Research Lab. He's activating skills so he can start recruiting monsters again. Activating this, choose one of your glitter units against extra 5k, so the Vanguard. 18k on me. Ma'am, I have an intercept. I rarely have those, but when I do, I have 41. Activating skill. Back with a 1 obscure. There's his last one with the crit. He's being guarded, man. That's a 46. Don't have perfect guard. That rear's coming in big. So, no guard. Will that crit and beat me? Tearful Malice. There we go. Anyway, have to guard this one. Now Persona, right? 33 and then 2 units. 33. Wait a minute. Wait, I have to. And there we go. And then this one's gonna be hitting a bit harder. Yep. I'm gonna be 33. 33, 43. Yeah, just don't make it. GG. Yeah, could play a lot more aggressive. I'm gonna be looking in what the heck I can do actually. With because the extra energy is very nice. But I think I'm switching out the draws just for extra power. And if push comes to shove, we're dropping the heals. Which is kind of beats the point because we're trying to basically the point of Shieldfisher is just to survive long enough. But like, we're gonna be doing our best here. So now let's just add some very, very bulky fronts. Hey Joe, why you switch out? Do that. There we go. Some extra shield, just 4 front triggers because why the heck not? The more fronts the better. We already got 7, and we got 4 heals. Anyway, the rest of the deck is really good. It's just that instance where we had just a ton of cards and we just didn't have a Yolanda. Because we might just pick another Tearful Malice. Yeah, we might. might reduce one Eleftaria. Eleftaria early on is really good because we can just Energy Blast 3 and draw an extra card. But intercepting is really bad in this deck. Actually, let me check something. Check if we can get a card that says intercept. That's intercept. Inorn intercept. Cristiano's intercept. Back row. That's just mostly getting another card so I can guard there. This is actually a very interesting card that we might actually look into. Deep Land Metis. This is going to place on rear other than by card's ability. If you play normal order this turn, so last one, look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Select one card from on the grid, let's say equal to the rank from, and reveal it, call to your hand, and shuffle it. If it's a unit, put it in. Call it if it's a rear guard. If it's a unit, and put it into your hand if it's normal order. Then with the attack, if your units were placed on rear guards from drop this turn, which they usually are, Energy Blast 2, shoot on your opponent's rear guards into your opponent's turn. Then you cannot stand during your next stand phase, and your opponent's guards go to rear. The same thing is extra 5k power. So it's Soul Blast just to get an extra filter, which would be really nice, but she is interfering with the energy. So it would be more of a matter of... It'd be more the matter of we might throw a Tearful Malice. If we're running her, Tearful Malice would be dropped. Tearful Malice is really good because even Margaret can make use of it because of the Spirit Calls extra. From those, yeah. Your turn, auto abilities can activate from your opponent's intercept, and all your opponent's units that will put on card circle all lose their clears and auto abilities. Yeah. After has been really good. But it'd be a different deck than what I'm thinking. Okay. We'll just make a new deck, honestly. We'll be trying out the Matis. Because this deck has been perfectly fine, honestly. But we will be doing a new deck. Because that means we'll be dropping the roll early on. So we can run this more with orders. It's going to be reducing the amount. Because now we'll be using the Zorga right line. Using Rancor Chain. But we'll be playing the fake out with Revolve because Revolve right line is very common. Anchor Chain and Black Tier Husk. And now the 4 copies of Shieldfisher. So now we gotta drop a lot of the consistency of the deck. Eleftaria might be something we gotta be taking her out because, yeah. Margaret would be reduced to 2. Adding the metas just for the extra filtering. We're just gonna need a lot of orders now. But basically we're counting on her appearing so we can activate her skill. Although this guardian is gonna be a lot less disastrous for us. So losing the Margaret would mean dropping the Margaret so we can have more orders. We're already running the Twin Cast, so dropping Twin Cast would mean we're losing part of the 10k shield. But actually with Matis, actually we can get Matis to get the Regal piece because she doesn't restrict for getting it if we pull it. That is interesting. So I'm going to be running 2 for Tearful Malice. But we won't be having that many great ones now. So Tearful Malice, we might drop it to 2. We're running cards with order abilities. Let's look at orders. Let's see. I think grade 1, grade 2 orders. Commands of Death Restraints is just really good. You have a new filtering tool. We might not need Yolanda. But that would mean we would also get new cards that can give us a bit more power or a bit more consistency in getting our board up. I'm going to be dropping Yolanda for a bit. Gonna be dropping the Frenzy. We might do mixed triggers. Yeah, because I need the extra draw now. The extra draw is actually going to be very useful. So let's run it at 3. And then we're going to be thinking here. We don't need any more big blitz orders. Meteor Capital is not what we need. It would be really useful for getting the extra superior call. Gonna be adding from S to 4. But now I can also, let me just put that back. But that also means I can run Coffin Shooter. Because we will be getting copies of this card, but thanks to having tier mouse at 2, throwing Coffin Shooter is going to be a lot more good to us. So dropping it at 2. And then the other order to what I'm going to add. Tier mouse at 2. So I'll be using Coffin Shooter. What other card can I use here? It means I'm pressuring a lot faster here, though. That is the thing with this deck. This deck is going to be more focused on pressuring. Obviously, adding the Cylinder in the deck is mostly because we can also benefit from using Cylinder early on. Because if we whiff the Rancor Chain and getting a normal order, we still get the 2 draws, but we won't be able to pick up with tier Husk Dragon. So having Cylinder there, just as a backup for looking for the card that we need, like picking up just a random order and just throwing it into the drop zone, will be very neat. So, what other card can I use? I don't want to get any grade 3 because I'm going to need any shield possible, but now that we're dropping the... We won't be getting the Soul Blast, get a draw. We're going to be needing another card that lets us get our draws. So, let's see what other cards give us some good draws here. A Blitz Order that gives us this. We have Tier Husk. We're dropping the Margaret, because now our soul is going to be very overpopulated now with the Mateys and also Coffin Shooter. Might be grade 2 unit we might need. I mean, see, Rumble Brave Shooter could come in clutch. But it would be another expander on the Counter Blast. But the advantage would be that we also get a card that can get us cards from drop to hand. But it's a lot more versatile with the Energy Blast or Counter Blast. We won't be getting the Energy Blast recycling, though, because we're taking it out of the deck. What card could be good? Because Margaret's really good because of her power of getting a Divine. But Matis will also be getting us a no restanding ability. But I can be a lot more selective with that skill. But I won't be doing the paralyzing by Persona. I'm not using the Plus, the advantage also is that I don't have the Persona right to activate actually the skill. Hold on. We could play the risky part of Death Inviting Magic. But that would mean having an extra Coffin Shooter. Or just having a card that can just shove its ass to soul. We can have a card that shoves its ass into soul. Hold on. Let's look at our orders for a second. What other cards? We could do Flowering Sweet Shop. Hold on, buddy. Losing the Cylinder would be I would need another Orb Orchid, that's the thing. So honestly, Commands and Death Restraint's actually really good. But if not that, we drop them into hands. This is a very tough decision. I don't want to use Counterblast, that's for sure, and I want more or normal orders. I could use G Wandering Souls. This is a bit tough because I'm dropping the Jolanda is very detrimental to me, because that means I'm losing like a source of fuel of retiring my units. Because I have half a mind to throw away Philander, but Philander is just really too good for this deck, because it's literally what saved me in getting my Hedris Assault and my Blustering Fairy. If I didn't have Hedris, if I didn't have Philander, I would have been screwed the other game. The other game would have been worse. The mixture is nice. So what else can I do? Well, I can't use a lot of counter. Let's see. I'm gonna drop in the counter. What other order can I use? Because I already have a bunch of grade 2. It's enough grade 2s that makes me happy. So I think I should just focus on orders, but what normal order should I use? Commands and Death Restraint's really good. This lets me get the access to the card by just throwing a card from the top of my deck, but that could be a whiff. I think Death Restraint's genuinely my best choice because of how free it is. It lets me call a card or just put a normal order from my drops to hand. So in very tough situations, it could be what gets me my Tearful Malice. Because if not that, having a Whale's Melt in the Sound of Rain could be useful. Lack of draws makes this deck. But like my opponent can just choose a grade 1. The problem with this card is just I have 0 control. My opponent with Melts in Rain is really good because it doesn't have a cost, but it's my opponent's choice of what to retire. So in my other deck, even if I've had a grade 1 focus style, having Melts is a bad idea because my opponent can just choose grade 1, grade 2s, and I won't have grade 2s to call. So, and it doesn't let me pick orders. If my opponent chooses a card, I have to choose a unit. I can't use orders. Because if I were to jump to the grade 1 strategy, I could go back to Fun Marching. Just gives the drops a lot of power to board. But I am testing out metas. So it seems Commands of Death Restraint's gonna have to be the go-to. Gonna be dropping crits a bit to add more draws. Just to have that bit of an edge, because I do need the draws in this deck a lot more. And this will have to be the deck for now. This is the more order focus with the new Diplomat Meldus. I'm actually interested. Anyway, this deck won't focus on more calling. Yeah, that's Restraint. And by unit card ability. It's not by unit, so it's going to be played by an order, so it actually works. Actually, hang on. I can drop the command and just add Meteoric Habitat. Yes, that's actually better. Meteoric Habitat's way better. Mostly because it also lets me deck thin throughout my deck. Hold on. If I can't draw more, like in my other deck, then I just have to deck thin a lot more than in my other decks. And I have the extra Coffin Shooter so it can successfully keep calling himself to the board. So I can keep having returning intercept that I can just keep using. So that's very nice. And his fuel is literally just soul and orders. And this deck is only fueled by souls by metas. Because I took out the markers because it's the very tough decision. Plus metas is very interesting. So this is going to be a fun test. It's going to be my new order shield. Let's shield order shield. This is the new. And also the mixed triggers are gonna be interesting because crits is usually what it works. But with this, and anyway, I run Source Dragon, Deity of Blessing. I run Blessing, so anyway, I have to change my attack pattern. Well, this is gonna be weird not having the Yolanda. I've had Yolanda in the deck for a while. Angelo, stay still. Oh, the 38 is there. He promised to play him, but he decided not to. He jumped to a different game. Let's see. I'm actually interested in how this deck will go. There's Ren and the other guy there. Okay, we got some. Shuffle. Some good water. As are tails, getting tails. We shall see. Tails, alright. Going first then. And good luck, have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have a trigger, so that's fine. To bottom. To bottom. 1, 2. Got 2 meteors. I can drop them. Fine. And dropping this. I'll be going first. Put it on turn. I'll have to drop this slide here. So I can ride. Give me that energy crush. And that. Activate skill of Ricochet. Good thing I've never lost the instinct of that. I'll be drawing 2 cards. And then choose an order and drop it. Ooh! Losing the Tearful Malice. Hell yeah. That's not bad. Any turn. And I did drew the Helena. That's not great, but I have a card to drop. Ooh. I am facing Good Dogma and Sacrifice Glass. Okay. This is not bad. Yeah, he's aiming for power. He wants to get that hit in. Oh, guard. You get the hit, sir. Give check. Critical trigger. I whiffed the trigger, but that's fine. And another Hedge's Assault leaves the field. You know, activate skill with Tire, with Husk. This goes to hand it. So now my hand is biggish. Not just that. I'm gonna be doing some swings at you. First stop. Gonna activate from your skill. Look at top 5 cards of my deck for a unit. Hopefully, nope. Didn't get the card I wanted, but gonna get this guy out. Less of a brick in my hand, but now if it doesn't card, choose the 1 unit greater than equal to your Vanguard from on, then call it to rear and shuffle your deck. Now we'll be looking at the top 7. Yep. That is very nice. Not just that. And now deck shuffle. Then I play it in normal order. I'll be Soul Blasting the 1 card. Look at the top 5, choose the 1 girl that's equal to 1, call it the rear if it's a unit, and then add to hand if it's in order. That's fine. So top 5 again. Ooh. Just an extra bit of deck thinning, that's fine. I'll be calling it, this one's gonna hit on its own, so I'm just gonna call it here. Deck shuffle. Shuffle deck. When the attack of your unit was placed a rear from drop this turn, none more. So I'm just gonna keep her to activate the other skill next turn. So I'm just gonna be swinging with this for now. I'm not gonna drop the formation here for now because my triggers are mixed. This should be fine. 23. Over trigger. Heal trigger, that's fine, but I do get the heal. So it's a 28. Front trigger's lost. I like that. And ending my turn. But now we got mates for next turn ready. And we do have a Tearful Malice. All right, we draw both. Ooh, a Hedger's Assault. I like this. I like this a lot. I do have a Hedger's in my drop zone. I can activate the skill. Then I can activate Mate's skill when she attacks. Yeah, I'm not... I don't need the trigger. Nope. Don't need it. Want to pass. Okay. Sandra. Would have actually been nicer to keep it, now that I think about it, but what the heck. Get this. Main face. Anyway, just going to do like this here. Gonna be 1, 2, 3. Superior call here. Anchor will be getting extra 5k power. Then actually calling it, yeah, calling it there is actually fine. Gonna be calling, should I activate Meteor Cat? An extra deck setting would be nice. But considering how my cards are, PCR, would it be that better? I give me an order out of the deck and deck filter. I'm gonna be doing. Yeah. Top 7. There we go. New weight to my Vanguard, but if it's in order, I can get another habitat out of the deck, or I can get another Tearful Mouse out of the deck. Which one? I already have a mouse in my hands. 10. Deck shuffle. It's a unit card. Yeah, okay. Wait, it goes. No, that's not it. Go back to the deck. Sorry, it was meant to be. Has to be a unit card. So I would have to call the trigger. Sorry. Can't choose orders. That is... when we sure choose. When we sure choose it. Wait, I can't. I'm dumb. The card has the skill. So dumb. What's this dumb thing? I gotta have to hand architecture. Yeah, I'm just dumb. 9 cards. I can't really get there yet. So I'm just gonna... Actually, I can get there. Now look at top 5 cards of my deck. Look at from amongst it, so there's drop. Shuffle. Then I have 10 cards in my drop. Okay, now... And now... These lads gain an extra 10k power. I'll be moving these lads different ways. And now when she swings, since the card was played, I choose to impose regards. That can't stand. This one won't be able to stand, but it won't matter much. But end of turn has to retire. So he's gonna have a dead card in the back row, which is nice. So battle. This is not going to be my strongest, so attacking with this, activating skill, 1, 2, can't stand, extra 5k power to the bank. Oh, it can't intercept as well. Okay, she's actually very neat. What the hell? And now Vanguard swings. We'll be hitting there. Nothing. Got a coffin shooter. That's very nice. That's still... I can still hit. Still 26. Have another card, please. So no intercept and sand. Actually really good. This is actually very interesting. I'm learning a lot. Made him drop a lot more of those puppies. That's fine. Have a full board for his sacrifice glass. Or that. Activating skill. Yeah, since he's still in sacrifice glass. Yeah, he's calling them first, obviously. Uh-huh. I don't have any open rear, so you're basically gonna have to attack me with these guys. I have 2 of them, so it's 2 retires. But I choose, so that's fine. I'm just gonna be throwing... It's fine. I like this card on my board. So it's getting both of these 2 out. It's fine. It's a 13, so I'm just gonna be dropping 2 here. Okay, no card, man. Oh, go crazy. Damage it. Oh, leaves. Oh, no damage it. He's just gonna be attacking with her. That's fine. That just means I just gotta smack with a lot more pressure onto him. Lost the over trigger, which is very not good. But I haven't lost the front. 1. Come on, if you roll a card, you put a major card. Yeah, I was just asking if it was just 1 card I drew. 0 drive. So I'm just gonna be dropping this one. 33. Actually, rigor retire. Which one? I don't mind whichever. He did. No guard. Front trigger. Anything else, sir? They've retired. That's fine. And this was dead. Alright, he just energy blast. Stand draw. Ore no Tandro. Live. Draw a cut. Another Mythia Habitat. Main phase. Hobby first. Addressing the cards that are needed. I'm going to be using Meteoric first. Actually, I can do Headdress. No, I'm just going to do Meteoric. Looking at my top 7 again. Just going to keep deck thinning until I can't deck thin no more. I would be calling Cylinder, but then Cylinder would be whiffed. But it's a big unit I'll be calling to the board. So it's like, it's not a bad call. So it's gonna be him. He won't be out to scale because it's from hand. But another card that I won't mention soon. Shuffle and leaves. Then I'm gonna be activating. This one's a 28, gonna be hitting. It's gonna be hitting a good number. I don't have another plus ring. Oh well, then I'd be calling. Wait, I'd be calling him to call this one here then. Yeah, so I can have the blessed frame. That'd be smart. Then blessed frame scale, superior call. Plus 5k here. Because then I can hit your assault. 1, 2, 3. Typically recalling here. So that's an extra 5k to Vanguard. And I'm using Cylinder's skill. He has an extra 10k there. So he's a 28 swinging real good. It's just a trigger to block, but I don't care. Let me check. All vehicles in the drop lose their continuous auto ability. Cannot gain them. Cannot move. Jump at 3. Drop a call down. Jump. Rear guard. But why can't I intercept? So as long as units have no. Oh, can I move from rear guard to rear guard? That's fine. Then this is fine, honestly, for formation. So battle. Just gonna swing with Vanguard to his Vanguard. He's anyway gonna guard my rear, so might as well. Nothing. Just lost a tearful mouth, but that means I have chance to pull triggers later. Gonna be swinging with him there. Go on it, sir. There we go. That's a 28. One more card. Intercept, thank you. And 31. Same thing. Trigger and a guard intercept if you want. Come on, it's just 5 damage. It's perfectly fine. One more. He lost 4 color. Would have kept it actually. He might have lost this, but he would have been getting a bigger boost for the extra draws. He had 1, that's why he dropped 1. But why did they add another model? Well, to get the bait. Fair. It's at 4 damage now, so now swinging with the Vanguard first is gonna be actually pretty sweet. Yeah, gonna call 2 from drop. I'm gonna call the cards I want, so I'm just gonna be calling Cylinder. Cylinder. He's anyway gonna be aiming at both of them, so it's like I don't lose sleep out of this, honestly. Let's see. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Buy and buy. It's a 23k. I can do 33k and dropping an extra 5. So 33, 38. 2 to pass, sir. Nothing. Nothing. He is running a pretty good deck. Village is just a very solid unit to fight against on my deck, honestly. Grandogma. By next turn, Grandogma is going to be really dangerous. I draw a card because I wrote that. I have a Tearful Malice. That's not great, but it's could have been worse. 0 drive. It's 46. No guarding. Draw trigger. Power the Vanguard. Draw card. Choose one of my rears. Retire it. Probably my other cylinder. These 2. Retire. Cylinder then. Isn't it only 1? Only 1? Yeah, because she only has 1 retire skill. And they lose it by... if your buying has 1 more cards, they can lose. Oh, retired. They get an extra. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's not that bad. 30k. I'm just gonna have to draw... Oh, 28, so it's not that bad of a card. Let's drop one of these. 33, 38. Not to 38. This one I can't guard. Front trigger. Lost that front. That's sad. Okay. Stand draw. Persona right again. Ooh, hello map. I could. I don't. Do I have another blessed rain? Because my issue is that I'm running out of blessed rains. I need to call anyway something from drop. Hedges assault. Gotta be calling her, so I'm not gonna call the hedges. Because hedges it costs a 3. Means I have to drop the tier 4 malice. Calling that would give me the extra. Gonna have to do Meteor Habitat again. Looking at top 7 once more. And there are a lot of bodies. Does it have to be an open? Go to Rigor Circle, shuffle your deck. I call on top of it. So I'm going to be calling over here. Deck shuffle. Then I'm going to be playing a weird game. This one's called from there. Now, plus rain, kind of plus 1. Superior call. Let's see, this one's not going to be swinging. Yeah, anywhere here. Plus 5k. 23k. It's not going to be swinging really strong. Wait a minute. I'm dumb. I have soul. I have soul. Which means often shooter. Activate your skill. I'm soul blessing one of these guys. Finding one of my orders. And then superior calling him. And now scale says I'm not placing it by unit ability. I can soul blast 1. Now look at the top 5 cards for a order to add to hand, or a unit to call to the draw rear guard. Could call a hedges assault for another coffin shoot. The intercept won't really matter. So I'm just gonna call for another hedges. Because then with the runes too. We're getting 5 energy next turn. So hedges might just do this guy here. And deck shuffle. But now I'm deck thinning really good. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. The only thing is I have too many tearful malices. Next turn I'm using this bastard. And just battle. And just swinging with my Vanguard. 36. $63. I really have to pull an over trigger. Front trigger. Let's go. That's what I want. Critical trigger. All effects to... Both of them are going to be equally strong, so it doesn't really matter. But I can destroy and intercept. So I'm gonna be doing this swing actually. This swing's actually the stronger one. It's gonna be fucking with me. So I'm going to be this. Activating skill. 1, 2. Now intercept. Intercept. And can't stand. $48 double. Perfect card. Had to do it. Because now we took one of the Musi. That's really good. Ready just swings with a bigger number. Extra retire won't bother us as much. So we're just going to be slapping the Vanguard with everything we got with a 43. We're actually making really big numbers here. Although that's because of the extra front. The crit is powerful because the crit helped us push for a game. That was good. Yeah, they're less likely to lose the Musi here because right now Musi is about to destroy. Yeah, I'm not calling nothing. A pretty big board. But you can retire 2 still, which is the reason why he didn't want to intercept with the Musi. because even though he's losing sacrifice glass because you gotta be keeping the next dogma, but that's fine. Yeah, he's calling the new music. Okay. But did you get a base? That's the thing. He didn't get a bait. Oh, wait, he did do it. Keep forgetting. Yeah, because he recycles the first bait, and the second bait he basically just has. So he's probably going to get rid of one of my metas and one of my... Yeah, that works. It's a 31 on me. The attack's not really that big. I can actually do... What I should be doing crit and draw, because that is a 43. 2 to pass. Nothing. Critical trigger. It's gonna give it all to this one here, because this was gonna be going a bit higher. Why is he throwing it that? This one's gonna be a higher power, thanks to Heart Opener. Having the extra skills, getting extra 5k power. Hey, you did play an order this. Red Dogma, just bigger. Didn't really matter. You may draw. Alright, since I do get a draw. Neat. I got a Planar Prevent. Zero Drive Shock. I just need to match the power, which is fine by me. Because I'm just going to be dropping Blessed. Here you go. Now retires too. So he's probably going to get rid of my Coffin Shooter and then one of my Blessed Rains. He's getting rid of both Blessed Rains? That's better for me. Gets a restand, that's fine. Zero drives, but still gets a lot of power. With this shield, it's going to be a 38, still missing 5. So, dropping Tearful Malice. And that's it. I can't guard. That's fine. But I can still perfect guard the next attack. Good job. Losing a tier. Now, stand and draw. My final persona. Draw card. That's a good one. Keeping Coffin Shooter there is perfectly fine, but now I can actually call a decent board. Even then, I can retire Coffin Shooter. I don't have enough for him, but I have enough for Shield Fit for this guy. So, call. After the skill, kind of +1. Call this guy to the field, get 5k power. But then, retiring these two, because I can afford getting them back. Flipping this one here. Draw a card. That's good. And put this all. Because then, anyway, I'll be soul blessing this here. Else there. Get binding this here. Because I'm superior calling him. Then, skill, kind of +1. Superior calling him for an extra 5k power. And then call this guy here. 1, 2, 3. Behind here. An extra 5k power to my Vanguard. And I'm keeping Coffin Shooter because I still need the extra guard. Okay. Let's see. I wasted 2 fronts, 3 fronts. 3 fronts. How many triggers I have? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 4 triggers in my deck. And I have 8 cards in my deck. In other words, fuck it, we ball. Wait, I think I have an extra front. Yeah, I'm missing a front. Fuck yeah. Can you give me a front, please? That's a draw. That's not a front, but let's give it here. Get a draw. Front, please. Nah, no front. But 33k to your Vanguard. Intercept, please. Come on, you got triggers, don't you? Come on, I know you do. There we go. There we go. Drop 2 triggers. That's fine, man. It's no problem. Got a 28. 43. That's a lot of triggers in his deck. But that also means an interesting thing. I only pulled 1 triggers out of the 4 I have in my deck. Meaning I have 3 triggers in my deck. And I already pulled all of my draw triggers. Meaning I'll ride this, ladies. Heal and overtrigger with different grades from your drop and return. You can just choose any number. He just shoved his deck with all the triggers he wanted. So now I'm going to be facing trigger hell. 31. So I'm just going to be... Let's see, any card I have in my hand is not right. Dropping this, dropping this. That's fine. Will you retire? That's fine. I can get them back. 23k. Still has the twin drive. I mean, I can get to 28, 33, or 33 coffin shooter. 38. 2 to pass. No trigger. He didn't pull. Meaning his hand's very weak. This one's 48. The other one's going to be 40 as well. Heal trigger. Prior to moving. Just no searching abilities. And I already spent all my draws. So. Enfengado. And dropping the draw. Yeah, because I'm killing this turn. Stand. Draw. And there. The rest of my deck is triggers. Next card is front, so. I'm just going to be swinging with all I got. So that means, since I have 2 damage, I'm just going to be using. I have 5, so that means kind of +1. So people call this lad here. It's 5k shield power. Then I can't activate the skill because then this will fuck me. So let's instead, let's see what we got here. So blessing 1. And then binding this to superior call here. And then where's the next card in my draw? Let's see. What else? Because I can call that guy. Where is the other? I can call a Hedris because it's gonna cost 3. One of my metas only costs 2. So I'm gonna be doing Hedris here. 1, 2, 3. Superior coin here. Extra 5k to my Vanguard. which is very nice. That counterblasting 1. Get this guy out of here, so I'm calling this guy. Extra 5k power boost. That calling Medrits. And I didn't activate an order this turn, so I can't activate that skill. And now she's gonna get the extra 5k power because she has recall from drop zone. So battle. And swing a ding ding with a 31 to your favor. Card. Okay, first check. Critical trigger. Left X here. Crit there. Second check. Ah, I didn't pull the front. Ah, that sucked. That happens. I was betting on the front. For an attack there. Skill. 1, 2. No intercept. Intercept. And no stand. To the van. That is a 13 plus the extra power and then extra 5k power boost. It's 38. Huh? Get to 38 because I get an extra 5k power for our own boots. Because this is a 13, making it a 23, 38. There we go. And then just 23 on you. That's all I can do. Yeah, GG. I lasted this long. I'm happy. Although now I think I have to look up the deck. Deck thinning really made the deck. But I felt it a bit clunky there, not gonna fucking lie. Not gonna lie. Tearful Malice ended up being a bit clunky. I did have enough soul for it to operate. But I was also subject to my matchup. And my matchup really helped me out. So I think Meteor Capital is really good. But I also think crop like G Wandering Soul was actually be pretty good. So I'm gonna be dropping the Tearful Malice and the Meteor Habitat. Or I also forgot that I had Twin Cast in my drop zone, so I could have used that. Because I did send that to my drop zone. Although, the advantage with Cylinder is that I can get a lot more access to this. But cards with order abilities. I did press order. Is the order result? Yeah, it is. So let's look at the other units that could have useful here. 12 orders. Cost for this type of deck. We could also get an advantage of a Quarter, but Quarter is devolves with discard as well. Meanwhile, Cylinder just but he gets his cards from drop. Cylinder gives us a better advantage than Quarter does. But the advantage of Quarter is that we can drop or we can have less orders in the deck. Because, let's see. Bad order, so let's see, 5k power to the turn. But it gives us an intercept and gives us a card that just lets us drop orders from the entire deck. Regardless, this piece is not a normal order. It's a blitz order. Regardless piece at least. We're lucky to get the Persona ranks. But if we can deck thin, well, it wouldn't work anyway because it would involve calling it. Returns late. I think it's because of our access of grade 1s. If we can get another card that can send top cards from our deck to drop, either that or drop the metas. Drop the cylinder would mean we lose access to a lot of the cards here. And we could abuse more adding like Sea Rumble Brave Shooter. I think it's something I want to try. So I'm going to drop the cylinder here. To run Sea Rumble. And then drop Tearful Malice here. Drop Meteoric Habitat. So we get a lot of things. Because with Sea Rumble, but it means we're playing with the Energy Blast, and I don't like that. We already have problems with the Soul. And we would have to play with the orders a bit more. See what orders we can or can't run. Because if we were to choose a grade 3 order, it would give us, honestly, the best card for this type of deck. If we were to run a grade 3 package, but we want to run her, it's not worth. What other card would be really good for us? Because thanks to us running a lot more order cards, that means... Wait, if we have too many order cards, we can keep this. Coffee Shooter is really good, working out really good in this deck. The draws were really helpful. If I were to drop the draw, it would mean because we have more cards that we can draw. But the only card will be Unappeasable Wild Crow. It lets us drop an order if we played an order, which would have been useful actually in the last game. But that was only thankful because, wait a minute. Because of this lady. Hold on. Yeah. If I play that, I can drop a card, draw a card. Because if not, I would have to be drawing Sea Breeze Abduction. That involves a hitting. Or we can get other cards that can interact with the soul a bit. Beginning of alpha is doing more orders this turn, not the type of deck I'm running. Because if we were going to be grade 1 focus, we could have been Alvina as a substitute to this other card. But the advantage of this type of deck, it means I got intercepts accessed. This Mateys plays partially a bit well with Hedge's Assault. Let's see. Get our orders back to this number so I can have a very good access of, if I don't draw what I want, I can just drop the entire hand. And then search for another order, honestly. Just keep one card that could be useful and then drop the orders. Every other card for an order. What other creature? I had a card in my brain just now that could have been useful for this type of deck. Let's see. Which card is it? Let's see. Other cards for this type of deck. Let's see. Because I really want to use Flower Storm. Flower Storm sounds really good for us. Doesn't give us the draw. Gives us this great. What other card could be useful for us in this deck? Let us see. Because there's an advantage. We could run less orders and risk card tear. Because then we just need to discard get an order ability. But it would mean discarding. Although my deck is not... Is it that bad? Discard? But then that means I would have to choose more orders specifically. I could also instead reduce one of my orders if I don't need it. On Spoof Shade. Although the last game... not worth it. What other cards? Our deck could shove its ass to Soul. Or something he goes, this will give us a top deck look. And then if I can counterblast, I'm able to access other abilities. I can either choose a normal order, add it to drop, or I can choose a great card from drop and call it. So I can pick up an order, or get some more abilities. The two cards that have soul blasting capabilities. Either that or something else that... Could get rid of the coffin. Nah, there's nothing like coffin shooter though. That's the issue. Let me see the full list and not the cards that are restricted by order. Let's see the full list to see what I can pick. Start with the grade ones here. Don't want to spend anything too deep on soul. Could focus on cards that give me draws. That'd be a thing. Or... Someone please Wild Crow. Have an advantage. But there is certain advantages with some other cards. Because there's an advantage with Biara. Shoving things in my soul when she hits on her boost, and then I get to draw a card. Be cycling to get more souls so I can keep activating skills. Getting cards I want. Or I could also run Maple. Could try the double Maple here. There's also the grade 2 Maple I could run. There's also Broad Mushrooms. There's a Shove the Soul, get more units in the board to rush. Could be. Would that be only good that great in early turn? But what's wrong with that? Let's see what else I can run here. If I had a more retire-centric deck here. Zoom Fairy, similar to the other guy, but doesn't shove things after the soul and just retires something else. Could be useful. But also Elmodark could be useful. I do use this so often enough. I'm dropping deck thinning because I'm already having deck thinning. He does also give me power. So I need something that can either give me draw or power. Something else. Because we could just run a Fetria just to get more energy blast. And I could superior call more stuff and then activate the binding ability more often. Because the extra 5k power is just for the great opponents, it's grade 3. Or... this means I would have to change my type deck. Deck thinning with this. Lose the retire ability. Means less bricks in here. Gonna try this. Gonna try this. Same thing. Where's that guy? Here we go. For him. He's basically gonna function as an order. Because with his discard ability, it's going to be useful. I can drop the orders that I don't need to activate. Well, I'm always going to have now orders. But now I need to add a card that can give me a draw. Because I got my retire out. So instead, let's see cards I can add that have retire abilities. Either cards that can dispose of themselves. Let's see. Let's see. Cards that can either dispose of themselves. Two more times. Wait. Well, cards that can get an advantage on the discard. Discard. Other cards have something unique. Not you. Nope. Cards that have an advantage with the discard ability. This one has an advantage. I want to make a funny deck with this. Like it's not good enough. I'm dropping my ability to retire. If I take out this, trying to think this clearly. Jumping into circles, basically. Cheerful Malice. Cheerful Malice. Fairy. And copies of this one just for top deck searching. Put it on top or discard it. I'll try this. This is gonna be my Grand Shield. The best deck I can build with Shieldfisher, I'm gonna call it Grand Shield, but at the moment this is... I'm gonna call it Light Shield. I think the game's gonna crash now because I've been here for a bit. Nice check. Then crash, okay. That's interesting. And there we go. Yeah, it has dropped a lot. The hour is just very late. Let me check. Could have added the card for the energy markers, but I'm gonna try this for now. Let me check. This might be my last test of the night. One, two, three, four. Falling tails. Tail. Alright. Gonna go first. I wrote it wrong, but whatever. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dropping this, dropping this, dropping this, and then go 1, 2, 3. No orders. It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. I might have to take 2 games. We go first. Good luck. Have fun. Drawing. I'll be dropping handles. Fighting. Okay, let's go. So lesson 1, draw 2. No orders. So that's a bit of a width. Ending turn. That's what we get for losing Philander. Philander would have actually been clutch. Should have returned the entire hand, honestly. This is just for sad luck. And that's gonna draw. Draws 2 for the 1 grade 2. Don't forget this. Close this slide, replace, and your fingers grade this maneuver. Put it up for that, put it top of your bottom, and this you can still get 2000 power. It's fine. Bottom, that's fine. Dropping your heal. Good luck with that, buddy. Yeah, we fucked up here. No trigger. So we got fucked here. That happens, sadly. And the battle. Gonna swing at the rear. I don't care at this point. This game is more of a whiff. There we go. At least we got some hedges. But we don't got orders. That's really bad. That is really bad. We whiffed all our orders. Trying to kill a skill. Those are 3 different grades. That is correct. So you can look at the top 5. But it's a youth deck. This one brings your deck with this card from your hand. Return if you have a good youth in this card into your deck. 1 card all form. You put it in the card, choose a card from your hand, and put it into the curious. He did. Okay. Okay. Then no card. We don't need the damage. Can afford to take more hits next turn. Just doing this. Okay. Yep, we didn't get it. That's fine. The right thing. Stand and draw. No orders. That sucks. That fucked us up, honestly. Not getting an order. Losing Philander was a kind of a blow. Honestly. 1, 2, 3. $5K Vanguard. And then calling this lady here. We won't be getting her skill, so let's just swing with them. Just gonna bet on front, honestly. Or over trigger. Nothing. Double trigger. Power to here, hoping for the best, quit the van. Gets a trigger, we're fucked. At least. Gonna be swinging with her skill. Probably call from up, so 1, 2. Can't stand. Can't. And no. Can't stand. Plus 5k2 from. Oh wait, no. True. He's right. Anyway, my turn. Yeah, it's just not great. It wasn't a great idea. Would have actually been better to just... Nope. Still would have been a bad idea, the one I had. Honestly gonna take all the hits. Just not been a good game. The other deck actually worked out really better. This one's just working really bad. I just did not pull the triggers, and without the lack of cylinder really made this deck like not seeing white scales for anything that just lets me search or look fucked me up. That is bad. Gonna have to think about it, go up and look again. I'm genuinely not confident here. I defended myself properly, but I don't have anything at all. Should have used the damage check just to see if I could filter more triggers, but I didn't get even triggers. Shouldn't give up in the game still, though. Shouldn't give up. Okay. I'm motivated. Just gotta make sure. Order out. Okay, I can guard one attack. I can take the rest. Got my blast friends. To the pass. Yeah, anyway, the intercept would still mean to the guard. With the Vanguard? Fucked up. Now activate your Revoldress thing. Bottom, I imagine. Ah, ha ha ha. I would have to look for instead of a card that gives me an extra pull. This for an extra filtering. No guard. Nothing. Yeah, it was a fuck up. Yeah, just a bad check. Yep, it was really bad. Skill activated. Activating 1, 2, 3. Screw your account. Okay, Vanguard. And these two. Bring the card. So counter charge doesn't matter much. This falling over. This ready. Skill with the top card of my deck. Off one. Discard it and counter boss one. No, it's just no drop, put it to hand. Discarding it. I'm looking at all these cards here. I want to hand. Alright, dropping call to rear. First rear. Wait, then now. I would actually call her. This card's not really good for us. Not really. Have to look into another card. The filtering is nice, but this card's basically dead for that skill. Oh yeah, it was for a counterblast. And I have no method for soul blasting now. I have no orders in soul, so I'm just gonna dropping this for a headdress. I can't energy blast too. Yeah, that was a bad decision on my end, honestly. It's actually, we'll drop the 5, that's fine. And then back. The look is fine, and I would actually like her for that skill, but like for the rest is really bad. I just have to think this more through. 28k, 33k, 38k. Still one to pass. 53k. 2 to pass. Okay. Nothing. Critical trigger. Full effects to here, put it here. Then I'm doing 20 to your van. Yeah, not the best. Putting it back how it was. There you go. Would actually have I could get rid of the coffin shooter. Thinking here. I'm not guarding. I can't guard all the attacks. Did you? And yep. Wasn't the best matching. Had a evil thought I went with, and it was a bad thought. Now this is not what I pressed. And then stack it. Obviously, dropping the orders is a bad idea. I keep forgetting I need orders to do my thing. Take out that was actually really good for filter. So I'm keeping it at 4. But then, is there any other cards that can just have that advantage? I don't think so. Because I have a grade 1 that has a skill that if I ride on Vanguard, cards placed on Vanguard, I can superior call it. 13k base. Let involve any skill. 2 or more. This is a card that's a pick me up for a Drew card when I discard. When your other card is discarded from your hand during your turn, I can energy blast, remove this card, choose when you discard a card, press the hand. So when I discard this card, it would be useful for that. It's a rear drop skill. So I can actually discard this card from my hand to actually get a card. Another card they can actually pick up. Because other than that, we also have Maple. When you go to your longest place on in the right phase. Does Maple trigger on riding from the right deck? Let me look that up. Maple trigger from the right. Yeah, Yeah, somebody asked this before. Check credits. Let me just show you Windows Capture. Check something. Windows Capture. Yep. It's from this one. All right, I have it. Nope, it's this one. Or that. Be looking at the judge question. Is the cost for writing for the ride deck paid or? No, but trying to see what is rules. If the card's been read in the card that's in the ride deck, so when choose the card from your hand, discard it. Not giving a writing. I think this through. Let me just look at it. Let me look at something else. Let me just take my exact same question. Place it in something else. Let's see. Let me check. Let me look at the unit specifically. The unit I'm thinking about is the Grade 2 Atrocious Moth Girl Maple. That's what I'm looking for. Does Pro it's atrocious? As I wrote, Pro this moth girl maple figure and ride from the right. We'll write that wrong and I kept pressing the wrong key. Let's see. Yes, a Trojan model does trigger when you arrive from your right deck, especially her blade activates when you reach your get around your space during the right phase. If you're not already using the model, so I can run maple. Because this is coming for the drop, so very so I can run 4 maples. You're saving me cards from the drop, so to be fair. That's more cards from the drops that I'm saving. Then I'm gonna look at cards that look. With that, I'd be dropping my consistency. But I can run 2 of Espriana. She doesn't run well with the rest of it. Because I was thinking of running the Grade 3 card. That when I drop and when I ride, that has the exact same skill as Maple. Obviously I can't activate her second skill, but if I have a Maple, I can just call it. I have no other units with the tire skill to pop something after in a battle. Another unit, other than from Grade 1, I only got Yolanda that does have the same a skill like that. I don't have a Grade 3 with a skill like that. Sadly, not yet. It's for Infinity Eyes only. Cronfia. This is for Silverhorn. Retire from them, but instead of return. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Ba, ba, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Because then we have another maybe that can do the exact same thing, but you can say this one gives an extra 5k power, but this one has intercept. To be fair, this one is just, but this one involves the persona writing as well, which is a lot less useful here. This is just placed from the right deck. So we can run 4 of her. Then let's add a card that lets us draw. We could have Unappeasable Dark Crow. We could have Biara. Draw keeps fueling our soul, which is nice. I think we're dropping the amount of abuse we have for the deck. Actually, now that we're dropping the amount of abuse we're having for the deck, I could think I can actually run a Margaret now. Again. Because Energy Blast is going to be abuse mechanic. Okay, then I'm dropping the Maples to 2. Running 4 Margarets, so we can have something cycle withdraw. And even then, now we have a total of 10, 14 targets for discard. If we ever get to... Okay, I think I'll be doing that. Yeah, this is gonna be my Order Shield. Yeah, Order Shield, let's go. And I think, okay, now this is gonna be the last test because I got some stuff to do. Okay. Let's see. But now this is gonna be... Don't know if this will be the best list for what I'm thinking of here. Because I feel a lot more confident in my grade 1 list, but the problem with my grade 1 list is just the lack of intercept, the lack of extra guard because I'm focusing on grade 1s is really detrimental for me. It really hurts me a bit because I'm losing a 5k shield. I'm getting a lot more consistency in just popping things, but like dropping that shield ends up kicking me the butt. Although in this deck's case, I'm dropping the Cylinder. I'm dropping the bit of consistency with Cylinder of being able to mill by focusing on having an extra maple that will help me getting more cards into board and getting the Margaret, which will just let me get more draws and probably paralyze the board extra. So I have more targets for superior calls, which is going to be very neat. Plus it also means I'm kicking out Coffin Shoe. Really, it's just having Cylinder there was gonna be not great. He gets the extra power, but just not having the extra superior call and all that shenanigans, it really ends up hurting me. Nope, Mo's leaving. We're just gonna have to wait till somebody here joins the fight here. You gotta jump, you gotta fight. Gonna be calling it tails. Let's see how we're doing here. Come on, buddy. And a rat of water. Yeah, I'm finishing this. That's first. Good luck, have fun. Forwarding end phase, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like most of this hand, the rest is not perfect. Dropping a Metis. Only one because I can turn to get another. Oof, we're facing against... I think we're facing the same player. I think we are. Either that or we're facing another Ava player. Could be either or. It's gonna be activating that. Don't forget that. There we go. Activate that to the top 5. He got only one monster there. That was bad. Stand and draw. Will be... I actually need the soul. So dropping the maple. There's your grass, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. That's fine. Then I'm gonna be saving my habitat. No, forgot. Soul Blasting card, draw 2. 1, 2. That was nice. Then dropping habitat. Because I'm maybe gonna get it next turn. Then back. And swing here. Alright, sure. The trigger parts effect. Yeah, Margaret's not as good here because we're running this lady here. I'm gonna have to ignore Margaret for this next turn. Next turn I can't use the Margaret, but I can use the Margaret for the other turn. It's food for thought, honestly. He's gonna be doing that. Yeah, he's gonna be rushing me. That's not surprising. Ooh. I can drop on Margaret here. To pass. Nothing. 18k. This is the advantage we got here. 23k. There's another 18k. I don't need the counterblast here. So I can afford this. And stand and draw. Let's see. Drop in the cylinder here. Hide. Back to your husk. Skills ISO. Getting Meteoric. Then activate Meteoric. Look at the top 7 cards in my deck. 7. Choose a unit or an order card from amongst them, add it to hand. Well, if it's a order, add it to hand. If it's not, drop it. So I'm gonna be calling. He's in grade 2, so it's gonna be deck shuffle. It's fine. I'm just gonna move this lad here. Yeah, this Margaret's not as great here. Because we're gonna be calling. I didn't call anything for drop, so that's fine. I called, not by an activated order card, so blessing 1. Looking at top 5. Choose either a card to call or in order to have. Thankfully, order to hand. Deck shuffle. Then I'll be calling the. Should have called the Margaret there, but it's fine. This one right here, then battle. 10 to rear. Can't activate the skill because I didn't call anything for drop. Now I'm going to 10 to Vanguard. Perfect. Another mouse. That's fine. And then 16 to the rear guard. That's fine. And turn. In which is everyone has a superior call to drum zone, so that's fine. Which probably has another experiment. In the research. Yep. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Margaret. Would be nice, but she's not here because we just used too much soul here thanks to the right line. Just the right line's the best. Sure, when I run more orders. Could run the blitz order that uses the soul blast. Because I am running the maple at 2 and I'm maybe gonna get a superior call out of that maple. Gonna need some damage this turn, but not as much. Do want to keep this intercept. I'm gonna have the soul, I'm not gonna use. I can drop the metas here though. The most she can give me is a stun here, which is not bad. But I need to draw, so guard, 5k, and then intercept with this lady. 13. Gonna be calling that lad. Since you have 31 research, gets a crit. 18k. Yeah, that's a bit rough. No guard. Gonna hold no crits. Thank you. Fun trigger. At least that was nice. Gets an extra 10k. Thankfully, thanks to the trigger I draw, we're getting an extra 5k shield. That worked out of my favor. It's now 28. Take it. Over trigger doesn't do anything. Draw a card. Stay in the draw. Pass bot. Thanks, Margaret. Follow this here. Then Margaret's kill first. So blessing 1. Put this to bottom. Draw 1. Then, since I rolled a grade 3, Maple skill. Main phase. Do I have another blessed rain? I do not, but I'm still gonna be doing bounce. Counter these through, getting the fuck out of here. Draw card. Shove the soul. Counter charge 1, didn't counter charge. Won't matter because counter lost 1. She's in grade 3. So I'm gonna have to redistribute my units. Let's see. No. Calling this lad here. No. 5k power. Then this lad here. 1, 2, 3. Period. Calling here. This one to my vanguard. And let's see. I already lost a front, and I lost 2 fronts now, I think. Not 2. So basically a betting man here. That's fine. Gonna be doing 23 to his vanguard. Perfectly fine. It's not a lot, but it's honest work at least. Let's see. First check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Meteor cards, that's nice. No triggers, please. That's actually nice. We'll be swinging with this lad here. 13 to your 13. No intercept, I imagine. Now you did it. And then 18 to your 13. So either trigger or 2 cards. Alright, this guy gets an extra 5k shoe. So ending my turn. Don't have a persona right for next turn, but I do have orders for next turn. I do also get the unit. I've charged the phone. Charging it a bit. Resting all of those. 18 to my 18. Intercept a rifle. 33. Gonna be calling your other XQ. That's a crit. I'm not guarding this. The outscade's coming a bit bigger, but if we only get to 33, 33, 43, 43, drop all my guys there. Would make it a 2 to pass. Not guarding. Critical. Power and go to rear. Quick to van. Fires to the right. Heal trigger. Same thing. Recovers 1 damage. First check. And then second check. That was not good. Yeah, this might be death. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I could guard this though. The other ones I couldn't. Because damn, I couldn't. Up, 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 up. Yep. Send it on. And I didn't get a persona right. That's not convenient. Really need that filter. Activating bastard skill. There's one. Your cobbles 5k. Do this. Fuck out. Get the fuck out. Finishes 1. Now card, of the soul. Didn't get the persona right this turn. Let's go. So boss 1. The top 5. So you can find ones done. College. If not, choose an order. I just like quirky cards. It's not necessarily something very big. I just like the card design and I just like it. It's just an 18k weird card that just got some support. Only has really 2 cards for support, but I like it. I like this weird guy. He's weird, but he's weird in the fun way. Plus, I've gotten really... I genuinely have enjoyed just how weird I've been able to just build this deck. I actually have decent builds where I'm actually very proud of how far I got in deck building, just building around this guy. Get 5k here, but I'm actually dropping it here. Then I'm gonna be activating. This is not my best build. This is me just playing around thanks to Deepland's Metis. She's actually very interesting. But like, she uses both Energy Blast and Soul Blast and in the order deck that you have to run her, she's very weird to resource manage. And I also didn't get really, I got triggered, killed. I've had better matches against Eva than this. I don't win a lot. I barely win anything, but I think this is just fun. Okay, call this guy 5k, my counter blast. And then do I want to do it again? No, I need the energy blast. So I'm just gonna do this guy again. Counter blast 1. Another calls up here, calls there. Extra 5k power. I just do not have a good hand here. Hopefully more triggers here. Por favor. Give me my front, please. Both of these have plus 10k shield, so it's a 33, 1, 2 to pass. Nothing. Check. No triggers. Oof. That's rough for me. This is going to be hit harder. So I'm going to swing with the 26. You need the damage. That's why you did that to me. You also want to see those guys in your drop zone just so you can call them better. Attacking with these 2. Activating skill. Energy blast 2. 1, 2. Gets an extra 5k powers. My opponent's rank is grade 3. And can't stand. Can't stand. Actually should have attacked with her first to take away Nob's Q. That's on me. But yeah, this deck with Margaret is not good, mostly because I basically had to choke out the resource from one, and I couldn't access to other, because this is the problem with this. Matus is a really good card, but the resources she uses really makes it so she's pulling one way or another. If both of her skills were Soul Blast abilities, I would not mind it a lot. But her being an Energy Blast and a Soul Blast interrupts both with Margaret's ability and also interrupts with Hedris' Assault's ability. With Hedris, it's less of a detriment because I can sort of calculate around it. But for, like, I can't use Margaret. I just can't run her, because then it affects Metis a lot. I also would have to drop the Margaret. The Maple was useful though, for the extra just power boost, for just a free unit to call. Maple is gonna be something I'm gonna have to be keeping in my deck. Although, considering how my deck is right now, I will have to either I have to add Cylinder for the filtering again, because there's just too much of a good card not to run. If not to run Cylinder, then I would have to run something else to substitute Cylinder. But honestly, Tearing Malice is not looking as good in this deck. I could run Tearing Malice at 2, actually. Yeah, I'm dead this turn. I have no confidence. I don't even have enough guard to that. No guard. Damn check. GG. Let's not look at that. And I'm just gonna leave the room so I can. Because they still haven't implemented like a color for when you're in CFA or when you're deck building. But yeah, taking away Margaret. And I'm gonna be reducing tiering. Because honestly, for early game, Meteor Habitat is really good. So I think, but Tearing Malice actually works for regrouping my forces. But I either need to get something that filters or something that gets me more draws. These are all the cards that have draw abilities, something. This card has both retire ability and gets me a draw. It's a bit. I'm running an order deck, so it's not worth it. I could run Unapleased Wild Crow, honestly. Considering how things go, Unapleased Wild Crow 4. And then queuing Tearing Malice at 2. Because Wild Crow could ditch me the order if I don't need it from my hand. But it's just a draw. Just filtering has just been better for my deck. But the advantage of this card doesn't use my soul, it doesn't touch it. And I would love to run Brave Shooter. It's not worth here. But since I already have now 3 cards that use them. And I would need something also that gets power. Let's just look at everything, then choose. Anything that can go to the board, get a bit of power, do its thing. We'll try this. You get 2k power. Blackbird support. In this deck, it's not as great. Your deck if you don't reveal a card. Just not that many great 3s with an actual mechanic. Can we run here perfectly fine? Like, is there any real grade 3 that we can use here that's actually decent for us? There's a Levy that has card. Levy that's got a lot of support. That makes sense. She got the 2 cards of Fruitful, Year Full Blossom. Shuffle your deck. If it shows up to less, call to 1 plant token to rear. Uses Candle Loss. That's not much of an issue. This lets me just build a board out of nothing if I'm able to get the other Fruitful cards. If I choose 1 or less, I still get a token out of this, so that's very nice. It stands by a card ability, so let's choose one of the regards. I think comment as a new Fruitful, call it standard. You don't get access to the second ability though, to restand. So running that Fruitful archetype would be nice. Card that would be good would be Sipadia. If we would like to run it. There's really just no other card in grade 3s that could be useful for Shieldfisher. Like the only other card that could be useful for just I would need that could be if I played a normal order, I can counterblast, get 2 tokens. It's not as great here. We don't get the 4th battle when you attack with our plant tokens. Did you guys take a power? Nope. The best we could do is like these 2. Also just have big boys in the board. But at this point we would have to trade away our twin cast for the other one to look for random grade 3s. The advantage is that we can just filter these guys out, but if we don't get these cards, we're kind of screwed. This is Magnolia locked in. Let's see. This one's actually good, but it involves Kettlebell Soul Blast. This card top 3 cards. It's not built for the deck we're building right now. You don't have a Momoke. This just gives us a Momoke token, which is just a great one we can call. Yeah, there's just nothing here that we can actually use. Other than like a defensive unit, honestly, for us. Even then, the deck's very, very... I mean, we could run Roaming Prison Dragon. Roaming Prison Dragon would be calling itself every time we have a normal order. And we can technically pop Roaming. Actually, not a bad idea. Dropping Maple. 4 Roaming Prisons. We would be dropping the power we get from the grade 2s, but I'll deal with it. That's fine. We could have other cards for either shield, but we can. That's in like the other grades. We can try to look for those. Oh, but if we're running Roaming Prison, we can run the other grade 1. Yeah. Yeah. This is nice. And then we can run this lady. See Cobweb Shooter. Because now we have something that can look for the Roaming Prison Dragons. Because this doesn't let me search persona right target, sadly. Okay, this doesn't look as bad. Yeah, this doesn't look as bad. Drop the Tearing Malice. This card I can just discard it. Look for another card. But I don't have access to that many other grade 3s, so essentially I'm just running this card just to look for more Roaming Prisons. But it is a deck filter. I'll have to rely on this until I get to choose an order. Because if we could have an order that could give us an extra boost for the board, it'd be nice. But we don't. The strategy I could build is surrounding death by black magic. By just binding other cards. I can run Coffin Shooter, running Sea Call. but it would involve a strategy that involve more cards than needed. Yeah, not worth it. So I'm just gonna run this for now. This is gonna be for the shield. Taking longer than I thought, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, one last game. Yeah, the game didn't crash. Okay. So yeah, one last game and then I'm dipping. But it's really late. This stream's going longer. It shouldn't have gone to like 3 hours. That's because I've just... Shieldfisher really gets my brain going. Let's see. I could play around with the triggers. Crits are really good and fronts really play well. I could drop draws. I could try that. It's not the best suggestion, but it is a suggestion. Doing that and look for more fronts. Give me this guy. There we go. So now it's a lot more offensive. And there we go. Anybody wants to play? I just want to play one more. I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but I have an idea. Having that extra deck thinning is going to be interesting. If one of my orders could be a bit more different. Okay, G is darkest left, so I'm gonna try to headhunt him for another game if he doesn't leave. No good players around here. Only we can't even. Nice one. Kill freaks. Oh, damn. Nah, kill freaks. Nah, kill freaks. No. G is dark as is a dumbass. Like, kill freaks. Sure. Kill freaks threw a good roast. I gotta give it to him. What the hell? I did not expect somebody. Nobody uses the damn chat. Damn. Oof. I'm just here as I'm just fucking bystander. I'm watching this roasting. Because G is dark as is just playing some roleplay shit. Because he's just like, there's only weakness here. I'm just like, man, this is a simulator. That's why I'm playing Shieldfisher. I don't even want to play that guy anymore. I'm gonna see if anybody else wants to play. Wait, I gotta ask. Did you win? It's just a question. Did you win? Did you win, boy? Ah, nah, come on. If you're gonna be boasting about weakness and bullcrap, you gotta win, right? Holy crap! What the hell? I did not expect. I'm surrounded by weakness. Did he win in tournaments? That's what I'm asking. Tayo, can we just play? I just watched a roast. Ah, this is funny. Honestly, I'm just gonna be looking at this. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm just engrossed in this. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'm interested how far this guy goes. I can't even sleep with this. So we'll just try to find somebody to raid right now. Let's see. Any friend here raiding? Oh, Sarah's streaming. I haven't seen her in a bit. I think I'm gonna invade this lady. Also, Kara. I'm gonna draw Sarah. She's playing FF14. Which is like, well, I'm gonna be playing mine right tomorrow. Okay, thank you everybody for coming, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye bye. Stream rate should be ready, and we're done. Let's invade. And cue loading.